Alright, good evening ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Ultimate Dirt TV. Tonight, the National Oval Racing Association Series. The Midgets turn their attention to the virtual dirt track at Charlotte. Here we go, Brett Wheeler in the booth and down in the production trailer as well. We get set for qualifying. Right now, hot laps have just been completed, and well, it is now time for qualifying. As we say, welcome into Facebook, YouTube and Twitch viewers from wherever you're watching from around the globe. We hope you enjoy the coverage. The first car on the racetrack, the first car we're going to look at in qualifying in car number 96 will be Wes Kirchner. Wes Kirchner in car number 96. First lap time for Wes Kirchner in the number 96 will be 5th quick with a 16.095. Coy Pennington, car number 21. Sits position 1 at the moment with a 15.808. Austin Simmerman going to jump up in front of him. We look at the number 42 car of Adam Tevez in the Dirt Works. Number 42 sits 10th quick with a 15.933. Dustin Griffiths at about 17th. 18th, make that 19th quick. Brent Hobson in car number 8, going to sit position number 6. See if we can better a lap time of 15.8633. Nelson Webster, who has been a bit of a hot shoe in the midgets over the past couple of weeks, in car number 15. Going to find himself on the racetrack, going to get the green flag for lap number 1 of 2 here in the Midget Series for the National Oval Racing Association. Again, we do want to welcome you in to the Ultimate Dirt TV community. Now Nelson Webster, 15.739. That's going to put him second quick. Jason Conover, car number 39. 22nd quick at the moment. Let's see if Jason Conover can improve on that one. Trey Schmidt in car number 20 in the FRM, the Front Row Motorsports entry. Getting the green flag for his first of 2 qualifying laps as well. Crumpets, hello, welcome into the stream. Hope you enjoy the coverage. The likes guys, thank you very much. Jaden, Guy, Cody, much appreciated, gentlemen. Thank you for the support. Of course, guys, all the likes, shares, follows, all that good stuff comes up on the screen. Car number 20 of Trey Schmidt goes quick time with a 15.727. Quick time for Trey Schmidt in car number 20. Let's see if lap number 2 is going to be better than a 15.727. It's a 15.791. Lap number 1 going to stand being the quickest. Ashton Schleiss in car number 15, the 6.57. It'll bubble there through the center of turn number 3 and 4. So he'll have 1 lap to get this done. Looks like he had contact with a wall. Oh, he's going to turn it around again. Derek Debris in the number 53 car. That's going to be it. 29 drivers have taken a time. 33 drivers roughly signed into the pit area for tonight's racing. We move into heat racing action. We are going to have 4 heat races on the program. So let's go ahead and take a look at your Black Diamond Motorsports starting grid for heat race number 1. Ten laps the distance here in the National Oval Racing Association heat racing action for the midgets. Trey Schmidt, who goes quick time this evening, will start on pole of heat race number 1. On his outside at a position number 2 car, it's the 04 of Dustin Griffiths. At a position 3, the 22 of Josh Conover will line up alongside car number 97 of Jarrett Bolyard at a position number 4. At a position number 5 in car number 52, Kyle Atkinson will line up alongside car number 58 of Kyle Gilbert. Hunter Marvel in car number 91 will start position number 7. At a position number 8 in car number 88, Joshua Jarrett. Scheduled to line up out of position number 9 in car number 55. It's Jake Boyer. Not sure if Jake's here this evening. I cannot see him in the Discord, so I don't think that Jake is here. So the pace truck will pull to the infield, this time by on the back straight away. Boyd, thank you for the like. 10 laps of distance, top 3 to the main event. Everybody else be in the C and B mains, top 2. We'll move on to tonight's pole shuffle. 8 cars in the pole shuffle later on this evening. And green flag is out. Heat race number 1. And with the hot lap session earlier on, we had drivers running the top side in the opening hot lap session. And the second hot lap session these drivers had, they were told to run down the bottom of the racetrack. So hopefully going to put on some fantastic racing here live from the dirt track at Charlotte. Trace Smith going to lead from Dustin Griffiths down the back straight away for the second time here in the opening heat race of the night. Then we go back to the 22 car. Josh Conover holding on to position number 3. Got the 97 of Jarrett Bolyard back there in position number 4. Then you go back to the 52 car of Carl Atkinson. Rounds out your top 5. 6 is going to be Kyle Gilbert, Hunter Marvel and Joshua Jarrett. Make up the 8 cars in heat race number 1. 3 in the books with 7 laps to go. Conover was looking to the inside on Dustin Griffiths there through turn number 1 and 2. Couldn't make the move. As now Griffiths trying to get a run on your race leader. Trey Smith trying to dive outside then duck back down to the inside to the centre of 3 and 4. Trey Smith going to continue to pace this field down the back straight away. As we're nearing the halfway stage of heat race number 1. Conover has a big moment in turns number 3 and 4 along with Bolyard and Carl Atkinson as well. 5 down, 5 to go. We keep an eye on the battle for the top 2 spots right now. Trey Schmidt feeling the pressure from the 04 car of Dustin Griffiths. Griffiths entering down low into turn number 1 and 2. Schmidt, I'm not going to, I wouldn't say block, but going to protect and just going to continue to run the bottom side through turns 1 and 2. We'll do the same in 3 and 4. They're not all the way down. Close to that inside tyres and somewhat where you'd call almost an apron like. They're just running a couple of car lanes above that right now to make their way through turn number 3 and 4. 2 sticks in the air for your leader, Trey Schmidt, in car number 20. Quick time this evening and looking to take out heat race number 1 into turn number 3 and 4 on the penultimate lap. He makes his way out of turn number 4. The white flag is flying here from the dirt track at Charlotte. Trey Smith still leads down the back straight away. He's got about 5-6 car lengths over Dustin Griffiths into 3 and 4. Checkered flag being displayed. And Trey Schmidt going to get the job done. Dustin Griffiths home in second. Josh Conover going to find his way into position number 3. Jarrett Bolyard 4th. Carl Atkinson, Joshua Jarrett, Hunter Marvel and Kyle Gilbert was the 8th car to not finish that one. The 8th car home, I should say. Heat race number 2. Here from the National Oval Racing Association Midget Series. Round number 7, I believe this is. We're live from the dirt track at Charlotte Motor Speedway in North Carolina. Let's take a look at your Black Diamond Motorsports starting grid. Nick Jordan, Brent Hobson, thank you for the like. On pole in car number 56, Austin Simmelman. On his outside in car number 21, it's Coy Pennington. Starting position number 3, it's the Tees of 42 car, that's Adam Tevez. Out of position number 4, the 07 of Tyler Chalk. Inside row number 3, out of position number 5, it's car number 4 of Big Bad Brandon Steele. Out of position number 6 in car number 96, Wes Kirchner. Starting position number 7, car number 39 of Jason Conover. Derek Debris in the 53, scheduled to start out of position 8. I can tell you he did not make the call for heat race number 2. RC Hagen, thank you for the like on the stream. Appreciate it. Hi Kyle. And welcome to everybody else in the Facebook, YouTube, and of course Twitch chat as well. We were scheduled to be on the iRacing portal, and we are indeed, so welcome everybody in on the portal. We hope you enjoy the coverage on your #1 home for dirt track racing here on iRacing.com, Ultimate Dirt TV. Check us out on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, all the social media pages. Pace truck gears in, and Austin Simmelman in the Beefcakes Esports, car number 56, Team VLR commentary has command of the field. Anytime when they get past the Charlotte sign in turns 4, or in the middle of 3 and 4 I should say, it is, well, there's your start zone. So green flag is out, and here comes Tevez up on the inside on Coy Pennington in the 21 down the back straight away. The 42 of Tevez looking to make his way into position number 2. Pennington fights back right through the middle of the racetrack around the outside of the number 42. They go side by side into 1 and 2, almost a little contact, and here comes the 07 car. Tyler Chalk trying to make a run for it. Car upside down. I think that could be the BS of Brandon Steele. Well, not trying to take any BS from anybody else, and Brandon Steele going to go upside down. Derek Debris coming out onto the racetrack, missing the start. And Pennington and Tevez still side by side. Now, there's a spot on the line right now for one of these two drivers. If they stay second and third, one of these drivers will get their shot at a pole shuffle. And the other, well, they're just going to have to sit in tonight's main event from about the 10th starting spot. So there's essentially a minimum of one row ahead of where the second and third place finishers will be tonight. Lap car of Derek Debris just trying to stay down low. Oh, Tyler Chalk! Contact with Adam Tevez. And unfortunately, the 39 of Jason Conover gets caught up in that one. Let's take a look at your Wicked Cushion instant replay. We'll take a look at your Black Diamond Motorsports onboard camera. See what happened here. You see Tyler Chalk just coming into the picture just there. And there was Jason Conover as well. Another shot here. Let me take a look at the flatline graphics. Car number 42. Well, Adam Tevez, you better call the name on the visor of your helmet. You better call the doctor, son. That's not a good shot. Let's try and get a shot from here. In the Splash and Go graphics number 07 car. That's not going to be anything either. This might be a better shot of Tyler Chalk. Just got around the outside, I guess. Well, you know what? We're not going to blame that on anyone. I'm going to call that a racing deal. To be honest, it's just two guys coming together trying to fight it out for a final transfer spot. We're going to have a green-white checker incoming. Carl Atkinson, thank you for the like. Eric Agulias, thank you for the like as well. We appreciate it. Austin Simmelman now 2 laps away from putting himself in tonight's pole shuffle, along with Coy Pennington. They can stay in the top 2. They will advance to the pole shuffle. Green flag back out onto the racetrack. Green-white checker incoming, and it's Austin Simmelman who leads Pennington through turn number 1 and 2. Now keep an eye on the Splash and Go graphics number 07 car. Tyler Chalk, he's got a chance at making a run at tonight's pole shuffle as well. He's just got to get by the 21 car, Quay Pennington. White flag flies here through turn number 1 and 2. Heat race number 2. Chalk going to move to the inside. Will he go the slider into turn number 3? He does. Pennington anticipating the slide job. Pennington moves back to the inside. Austin Simmelman wins heat number 2. Pennington second. Chalk third. Kirchner Steele, Conover, Debris, and Adam Tevez. 8 cars in heat race number 2. We are halfway through. G'day Rick. Welcome into the stream. Cody, thank you very much for the follow on Twitch. We appreciate it. We hope you enjoy the coverage. So I'll wait for the next heat race to come on to the racetrack and start to grid up here for heat race number 3. Heat race number 3, the National Oval Racing Association Midget Series. Round number 7, live from the dirt track at Charlotte here on Ultimate Dirt TV. We'll take a look at your Black Diamond Motorsports starting grid. Starting on pole in car number 15 in the Tony Stewart Racing Fatheads Eyewear 19designs.com entry, it's going to be Nelson Webster. On his outside in car number 12, it's Thomas Paul. Inside row number 2, at a position number 3, car number 92 of Shane Evans. At a position number 4 in car number 3, Hunter Connolly. Lining up at a position number 5 in car number 77, Joshua Gaiman. Lines up alongside the 66 of Brian Powell. Your final row inside in position number 7 in the 130, it's Brandon Igo. On his outside out of position number 8 in the 657, it's Ashton Schleiss. Cody, thank you very much for the follow on Facebook. Appreciate it. Welcome into the stream. And hello, Cody on Twitch. Welcome. Welcome to everybody that is tuned in here this evening to watch the National Oval Racing Association Midget Series. Round number 7. Nelson Webster leads the field down the front straightaway here in heat race number 3. Thomas Paul on the outside in the number 12 car. Going to get shuffled back. They go 3 wide for a moment as here comes the 3 car. The 92 Shane Evans going to move into position number 2. Hunter Connolly now going to force his way to position number 3. Then you go back to the 77. Joshua Gaiman. Ryan's in the 4th spot on the racetrack at the moment. Then you go back to Brian Powell and Thomas Paul, who are side by side. Thomas Paul getting shuffled back from 2nd all the way back to position 7. So losing 5 spots in 2 green flag laps here at the dirt track at Charlotte. Remember, top 2 to the pole shuffle, top 3 to the main event. And here comes Hunter Connolly in the number 3 car, looking on the inside of Shane Evans through turn number 1 and 2 into 3 and 4. Connolly running a car lane lower than what Shane Evans is at the moment. 4 in the books, 6 remain. Battle on for 2nd and 3rd again. This is a chance at a pole shuffle or a spot in the 6th starting row in tonight's main event. So again, here's 2 rows. Slide job by Connolly. Evans turns it back underneath him. Evans has it at the start-finish line. He has 2nd, probably by a front axle. There was very, very little in it between the pairs. They went across the start-finish line. Connolly once again going to use the slide job into turn number 3 and 4. Evans tries to turn it back underneath him. Connolly has 2nd at the start-finish line this time by 3.5 laps to go. Here in heat race number 3, can Evans put the slider on Connolly? He does. Connolly lifts. He turns it underneath him once again. So this is a great battle between Hunter Connolly and Shane Evans. Connolly once again with a slide job, this time in turn number 1 and 2. Evans going to return the favour into turn 3 out of turn number 4. Hunter Connolly, Shane Evans still side by side. Give the second spot again to Hunter Connolly as he looks to move himself into tonight's pole shuffle. Evans dives down low into turn number 3 looking for a run. As we've got 1 lap to go, Nelson Webster out by about 1.35 seconds over Hunter Connolly, who sits in second. Shane Evans in third. Up through turn number 3 and 4 for the final time in heat race number 3. The win going to go to Nelson Webster. Second will be Hunter Connolly. Shane Evans in third. Joshua Game in fourth. Brian Powell fifth. Thomas Paul, Brandon Igo, and Ashton Slice make up heat race number 3. Josh Jarrett, Cooper Baldwin, JD Austin, thank you for the like. If I missed anyone before that, I apologise. We'll take a look at your Black Diamond Motorsports starting grid for the final heat race of the night. Starting on pole in car number 57, Glenn Reinhardt. On his outside in car number 41, Logan Rumsey. Inside, row number 2 out of position number 3, car number 8 of Brent Hobson. On his outside, the free Cody, number 71 of Cody Batten out of position number 4. Out of position number 5 in car number 26, Tyler Gary will line up alongside car number 25, Spencer Swafford out of position number 6. Out of position number 7 in the 05, Landon Barker will line up alongside car number 2 of Isaiah Dowd out of position number 8. Hello, Paul. Welcome, buddy. Glenn Reinhardt in car number 57 alongside Logan Rumsey. They get past the Charlotte sign in the centre of turn number 3 and 4. Green flag is out for the final heat race of the night. Reinhardt leads comfortably through turn number 1 and 2. Rumsey sits back there in second. Batten will sit in position number 3, but that's only going to be momentarily because here comes Brent Hobson on the inside, and Brent Hobson going to have third at the start-finish line. And don't count out a Williams Grove Speedway winner early on in the season, Spencer Swafford. He's now looking to make a run at the top 3. Swafford going to slide up in front of Cody Batten. Batten, will he look to turn back through the middle of the racetrack? And Tyler Gary as well. So a nice little 4-car battle. Hobson and Gary going to fall off just a little bit from Batten and Swafford. Swafford running right through the middle of the racetrack. He's got 1 spot to make up if he wants to be in tonight's pole shuffle. Again, there is at least a minimum of a 2-row distance between second and third when it comes to the starting grids. You finish second and you come late and you exit out in the first race of the pole shuffle, you will start position 8. If you finish third in this race, you're going to start position 12. So there's 4 spots, 2 rows. That's Swafford. Rumsey made the mistake and Swafford capitalised. You see the front end bouncing on the number 25 machine through turn number 3 and 4. Glenn Reinhardt at the halfway stage of the final heat race of the night. He leads comfortably by about 5 car lengths over Spencer Swafford. Swafford has really had to work for this top 5, or top 2 I should say. Started, I think, position number 6 in this one. We did, as you see, it just come up on the bottom left of your screen there. Logan Rumsey now trying to hang on to that third and final transfer spot. Here comes Cody Batten. Again, trying to break free from the handcuffs of a B-Main, the B-Main Bandit. Can Batten, can he put that FRA? Oh, Logan Rumsey, he must be out of fuel. Spun to the inside, not putting enough fuel in the number 41 machine, and that's going to put Cody Batten up to position number 3. So the B-Main Bandit of Cody Batten going to find himself in tonight's main event. He just needs to stay in third for the final 2 laps. Yeah, the Super Spence. The Triple S Super Spence Swafford. In second at the moment, Glenn Reinhardt in the Fatheads Eyewear, 19 Designs, Tony Stewart Racing, number 57. He gets the white flag through turn number 1 and 2, and down the back straight away into 3 and 4 for the final time in heat racing action. Live from the dirt track at Charlotte here in North Carolina. Heat race number 4 going to be won by Glenn Reinhardt. Spencer Swafford in position number 2. Cody Batten going to find himself locked into the main event in third. Tyler Gary, Landon Barker, Isaiah Dowd, Logan Rumsey and Brent Hobson make up your 8 cars in heat race number 4. Shane, thank you very much for the like. Appreciate it. Take a look at your Black Diamond Motorsports starting grid. C-Main cars on track. Going to be 10 laps to distance. Top 6 going to make it through to your B-Main. Blake, thank you very much for the like. Justin as well, thank you very much. Starting on pole in car number 88, it's Joshua Jarrett. On his outside in car number 39, Jason Conover. Inside row number 2, position 3, the number 12 car of Thomas Paul. At a position 4, car number 2, Isaiah Dowd. At a position 5, the 91 of Hunter Marvel. At a position 6, the 53, Derek Dubry. At a position 7, the 130, Brandon Igo. At a position 8, the 41, Logan Rumsey. At a position 9, the 58, Kyle Gilbert. At a position 10, the number 42, Adam Tevez. Ashton Slash in car 657 starts position 11. At a position 12, the 8 of Brent Hobson. Can tell you Thomas Paul did not make the cut for tonight's C-Main. So that's going to move the inside row up a tad. So that's going to be 11 cars in this one. Here we go, C-Main about to start. Joshua Jarrett, Jason Conover the front row. 6 cars going to continue their run in the B-Main. Which 6 cars are they going to be? Let's find out. 10 short laps. Now you must be, if you ask why there's 12 on the board, well, it's going to be wrong. Oh, the number 2 car, Isaiah Dowd around. There was contact with the 41 car of Logan Rumsey. Meanwhile, we go back towards the front of the field. We look to try and find the closest battle on track. We got a car around. It's the 53 of Derek Debris. Isaiah Dowd coming as well. This may just trigger a caution, or it may not. Well done. Your leader, Joshua Jarrett, down the back straight away into turn number 3 and 4. We're going to complete lap number 3 of 10. 7 laps to run, and here comes the run by the 39 of Jason Conover. The 39 of Jason Conover outside looking inside yellow, yellow, yellow. It's the 41 Logan Rumsey. We'll take a look at your Wicked Cushion instant replay. Down to the low side on the exit of turn number 2, himself and Brent Hobson in the 8 car just coming together. Get another shot here from the 41 of Logan Rumsey. Hi Brent, welcome in. Yeah, you love dirt track. You love the dirt track. Well, it's not a bad track. Pace truck is in. 7 laps complete, 3 to run. Renee, thank you for the like as well. Appreciate it. Here we go. Green flag back out. Joshua Jarrett, Jason Conover, Hunter Marble, your top 3. Brandon Igo 4th. Kyle Gilbert in 5th, and Adam Tevez sits on the bubble spot in that 6th and final transfer spot. Brent Hobson now looking to the inside on the 42 car of Tevez. He makes the move. He's going to have 6 at the line. So Tevez, slide job by Hobson. And Tevez going to go from 7th to 5th. And the yellow flag will fly just as they were coming to get the white flag and the 1 to go. The pace truck going to come out onto the circuit, and your top 6 going to move on. Joshua Jarrett in car number 88 getting the win. Jason Conover in 2nd. Hunter Marvel in 3rd. Kyle Gilbert home in 4th. Adam Tevez and Brandon Igo. Isaiah Drought, Ashton Slice, Logan Rumsey and Brent Hobson. And then of course Derek Debris home in position number 11. So well done to the number 88 of Joshua Jarrett, who comes home in 1st place along with the rest of the other 5 drivers that will move on to the back of the B main. The B main going to be 12 laps in distance. Of course, let's go and take a look at your Black Diamond Motorsports starting grid. Alright, it is going to be 12 laps. Top 8 going to move on to the back of the 12 cars that have moved on through the heat racing action. I'm going to put us into a 20 car field. Jarrett Bolyard in car number 97 going to start on pole alongside car number 96 of Wes Kirchner out of position number 2. Joshua Gaiman in car number 77 lines up out of position 3. Out of position number 4, the 26 of Tyler Gary. Starting position 5 in the 52, Kyle Atkinson. Starting position 6, car number 4. Not taking any BS tonight. It is BS, but it is Brandon Steele. Holy crap, Jeremy. Hang on 1 second. Starting position number 7 in car number 66, Brian Powell. At a position number 8, the 05 of Landon Barker. Starting position 9, the 88 of Joshua Jarrett. At a position 10, the 39, Jason Conover. Hunter Marble in car 91 starts position 11. At a position 12, Kyle Gilbert in car number 58. Then we go back to Adam Tevez and Brandon Igo. Jeremy Hobson and Jake Boyer, thank you very much for the likes. Jeremy Hobson, thank you very much for those 500 stars. Holy cow. Thank you, brother. Appreciate it. Appreciate the support here on Ultimate Dirt TV. Your B main, 12 laps the journey around the dirt track at Charlotte, located in North Carolina. Here we go, the National Oval Racing Association. The B main bandits are on track. 12 laps and green flag is out, and Bolyard going to get a good start along with Joshua Gaiman in car number 77. Kirchner going to fall back to position number 3. Then you go back to Tyler Gary in the 26. That's the red entry right through the middle of the racetrack. 3 wide. Kyle Atkinson on the inside. Take a look at Brandon Steele in the orange number 4 car. Works the outside of the speedway. Here goes Jason Conover right through the middle. Now remember, top 8 going to move on. Brian Powell in the 05. Sorry, Landon Barker in the 05 holds on to that 8th and final transfer spot. Brian Powell in the 66. The yellow and red Red Bull entry down on the inside fighting to make it into the show. Then, of course, you got the red, white, black, grey, number 58 of Kyle Gilbert. Gaiman being pressured here by the 26 car of Tyler Gary. Atkinson going to lose 1-2 spots as Jason Conover, Brandon Steele going to make that move past the 52 car. So put Kyle Atkinson back to position 7. The 05 of Landon Barker sneaking up on the inside. Oh, contact the Red Bull car around. And that will trigger the yellow. Yellow, yellow, yellow. Rudy Rutherford, thank you very much for the follow. Appreciate it. It's going to be the 66, Brian Powell. We'll take a look at your Wicked Cushion instant replay. So these boys are going at it very, very hard as we go on board with Brian Powell in the 66 and just a little contact there. Let's try and get another angle. Who was that? It was Kyle Atkinson in the 52 car. Again, both drivers just racing for positions. Maybe Atkinson came down. Powell maybe coming up the racetrack. And the flatline graphics. Red Bull, number 66 of Brian Powell. The first yellow of your B main. This is a 12-lap distance, remember? So we're going to have 4 laps to go. As the lights come out, or as they turn out on the iRacing.com official pace truck. Jared Bolyard in car number 97 leads from Wes Kirchner in car number 96 in second. Third is the 77, Joshua Gaiman. Fourth is the 26th of Tyler Gary, Jason Conover, the 39. In fifth, Brandon Steele in the 4. In position 6, Landon Barker in your 05 sits 7th. And your 8th and final transferee in car number 52 of Kyle Atkinson. Here we go. 8 completed, 4 laps left to run. Here in your B main. And oh, Conover got a real bad start. Now Brandon Steele got to the inside. Was that the case of maybe a black flag coming out for the number 4 machine? Well, race control, we're going to have to decide that one, or let the game decide that one. So Jason Conover, who was restarting in 5th. Oh no, upside down. And well, now that car's at the back of the back. That's the 52 car of Kyle Atkinson. We are going to stay green, and we've got 2 laps to go. Kyle Gilbert in the 58, sitting on that 8th and final transfer spot. 2 to go, the 42 of Tevez. Oh no, he cuts it high, cuts it low, yellow, 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 yellow. And again, just as they were coming to greet the white flag here at the dirt track at Charlotte, the yellow flag will fly, thus ending your B main. And these 8 drivers going to advance. Jarrett Bolyard with the win, Joshua Gaiman, Wes Kirchner, Tyler Gary, Landon Barker, Brandon Steele, Jason Conover, and Kyle Gilbert. Going to be the 8 cars that are going to transfer. Brian Powell, Hunter Marble, Adam Tevez, Joshua Jarrett, Kyle Atkinson, and Brandon Igo. Those 6 drivers, unfortunately, their B main and their night is done. Here in the National Oval Racing Association Midget Series, round number 7, live from the dirt track at Charlotte. And just before our pole shuffle, we are going to quickly step aside for a couple of minutes. If you want to go get a drink, grab something to eat, stretch your legs. We're going to be back in 2 minutes for our pole shuffle. Alright, we are back here on Ultimate Dirt TV for the National Oval Racing Association Midget Series round number 7, live from the dirt track at Charlotte. Seven races I should say, as we get set for the first of 7 pole shuffles. 2 laps, winner advances. The loser will start at a position number 8 in tonight's main event. Starting on the outside in car number 25, it's Spencer Swafford. On the inside in car number 3, Hunter Connolly. Two laps on the board. Winner advances, loser goes back to pit road. And will have to work on their car for tonight's main event. Green flag, and they're side by side down the back straight away into turn number 3 and 4 for the first time in the first of 7 pole shuffle races here this evening. Well, that was too close to call at the start-finish line. Hunter Connolly on the inside. There's a little contact through turn number 1 and 2. The Super Swafford, number 25, Spencer Swafford. Connolly comes up the racetrack. Swafford around the outside, and Swafford. Oh boy! Oh my! Both cars going to turn around and go upside down. And I think that race control, no matter who wins, both these drivers may have to go and get a new car. That was close. Let's take a look at your Wicked Cushion instant replay. Take a pick at this one. Unbelievable. I think Swafford, oh my, again. This is almost too close to call. Come back live, and it's going to be Hunter Connolly that's going to stay out on the racetrack. And the new challenger in car number 21 is Coy Pennington. Pennington in the rainbow coloured car, blue, red, orange, yellow, number 21. He's going to slide up into turn number 3 and 4. Connolly going to look to come back at him on the inside, side by side at the start-finish line. There was a little contact there. Coy Pennington has the lead momentarily going into turn number 1 and 2. He gets the drive down the back straight away into turn number 3. Down to the low side, out of turn number 4. Coy Pennington advances. Hunter Connolly going to fall back, and he will start position number 7. Alrighty, our next car to come out onto the racetrack in the number 04 machine. It's going to be Dustin Griffiths. Dustin Griffiths in the 04, the new challenger on the circuit. The loser out of this one will start position number 6. The loser will start position number 6. Here we go. Griffiths on the inside. Pennington on the outside. On the exit of turn number 4, green flag is out. We're underway in pole shuffle race number 3. Pennington gets the drive through the middle and around the outside on Dustin Griffiths on the exit of turn number 2. They both run the cushion through turn number 3. Pennington already drove back down to the middle of the racetrack on the exit of turn number 4. Griffiths going back up top in turns 1 and 2. He's got a big run on the 21 car. Can he make the move stick into turn number 3 and 4? Coy Pennington through the middle. He's got it figured out. Pennington going to move on. Dustin Griffiths will start position number 6. And next on to the racetrack. Just about to roll out in the Fatheads Highway. 19 Designs, TSR, Tony Stewart Racing, car number 57. That's Glenn Reinhardt. Glenn Reinhardt in car number 57, coming out onto the speedway now. The loser will start position number 5 in tonight's main event. Reinhardt on the inside, Pennington on the outside, and again Pennington gets the drive on the exit of turn number 2. Pennington up top, Reinhardt down low, Pennington driving back down through the middle of the racetrack at the start-finish line. Glenn Reinhardt sits in position number 2 with Corey Pennington, your race leader. Pennington again, the left front caught the right rear of Glenn Reinhardt. And Corey Pennington going to advance once again. Glenn Reinhardt will start position number 5. Thank you, Nathan. Thank you very much for the like. Appreciate it. And while Corey Pennington has just defeated one Tony Stewart Racing member, he now finds himself up against another one. Right now, it's going to be the number 15 car again, the fatheadseyewear.com, iRacing, Tony Stewart Racing. 19designs.com. It's the 15 Nelson Webster. Jeez, look at those 3 badges you got. What are those badges? You're just a man full of badges. Probably sharer, follower anniversary. Yeah, no, we're Gucci. Green flag out on the racetrack here in our third last pole shuffle race. Pennington once again just getting the drive on the exit of turn number 2 that is setting up the rest of this lap and a half. White flag is out. Webster looking like he may just be defeated, although Pennington driving down to the low side on the exit of turn number 2. Webster's about 4 car lengths behind him through turn number 3. Corey Pennington, he's got this car dialed in, and that's going to put Pennington up another spot. Nelson Webster will start position number 4 as we await for the Beefcakes Esports TeamVLR.com entry, the number 56 of Austin Simmelman. Austin Simmelman now coming out onto the racetrack in turn number 1 and 2. I'll probably go around one more time, or they may even just go this time by. It looks like Simmelman going to jump up on the outside of the number 21 car, so certainly paying attention to what the 21 has been able to do through turn number 1 and 2 on lap number 1. Green flag is out, and of course, as always, an even launch on the green flag, and Pennington and Simmelman. This time, Simmelman's got the drive down the back straight away. Shuts the door into turn number 3 and 4. Pennington was there. There's contact. Pennington going to let up. I'm not sure whether the 21 car is either out of fuel, but the 56 just going to coast down the back straight away. No need to waste some of that fuel. 21 going to pull through the infield, and well, that's going to put him starting position number 3. And that was a chance at the front row starting position. We can tell you that Austin Simmelman has guaranteed a front row starting position. And out comes the FRM, the front row motorsports. Well, no matter what happens in this race, the number 20 car of Trey Smith will start on the front row. Smith and Simmelman, green flag away is the final pole shuffle race of the night before we get into our main event in just a few moments' time. Schmidt can look to slide up from on Simmelman. Simmelman back underneath him now in the corners number 3 and 4. Simmelman has the advantage momentarily into turn number 3 and out of turn number 4. Simmelman will have the advantage. Down into turn number 1 now. Well, slide job from Schmidt, but Simmelman keeps it around the outside, and Simmelman stays high on the entry into turn number 3. Slider. Simmelman anticipating that slider, but had already under-corrected it and turned underneath them. And Austin Simmelman will start on pole for the main event. Trey Smith will start position number 2. Position 3, Corey Pennington. Position 4 going to be Webster. Then you go back to Reinhardt, Griffiths, and then Connolly and Swafford. Your 8 cars in the pole shuffle. So well done to Austin Simmelman, who will start on pole. Alright, so the drivers have just been told that they are to go out there on the racetrack. They're going to get about 5 or 6 laps in here on this racetrack, and maybe just try and tear it up just a little bit. So with that being said, of course, that's a perfect opportunity for us here to thank a number of people that are helping us here at Ultimate Dirt TV behind the scenes. Of course, we do want to thank Josh Conover and the National Oval Racing Association for allowing us to broadcast their UMP Modifieds and also Midget series on a Wednesday night. Of course, we're rotating each week. Of course, we want to make sure you check out our sponsors. Of course, you can find them on our website. Head over to www.ultimatedirttv.com. Derek, thank you very much for the like. Deanna, thank you very much for the like as well. Click on our sponsors tab on our website. Of course, the page of all our sponsors will come up, a logo plus all their social media information. If you click on the logo, some logos you can click on, it'll take you directly to their website. Of course, we want to thank Wicked Cushion, 19 Designs, World of Thunder Racing League, Dirt Leagues Australia, JR Productions and Media, and Black Diamond Motorsports. Without their support, none of this would be possible. So again, make sure you check out their social media page. Of course, check out Wicked Cushion at wicked-cushion.com. You can check out 19 Designs at 19designs.com. That's 1-O-N-E and then I-X designs.com. You can check out World of Thunder on the web as well at www.wotrl.com. You can check out Dirt Leagues Australia on Facebook. Of course, don't forget to check out JR Productions and Media on Facebook and YouTube as well. Also working with Ash Media. Does a fantastic job. And of course, don't forget to check out Black Diamond Motorsports as well. There we go, checkered flag on that practice session. With that being said, it is time for a 35-lap main event. Here live from the dirt track at Charlotte, the National Oval Racing Association Midget Series round number 7 about to kick off. Of course, we're going to have 40 laps on the board. The first 5 laps are going to be for getting our pole shuffle cars from 1 through to position number 8 into their correct spots. From 9th on back will be correct, so we'll take a look at your Black Diamond Motorsports starting grid. Blake, thank you very much for the follow, appreciate it. So we continue this. Austin Simmelman in car number 56 will start on pole. On his outside, car number 20 of Trey Schmidt. Inside second row, out of position number 3, car number 21, Corey Pennington, lines up alongside the 15 of Nelson Webster. Starting position number 5, in car number 57, Glenn Reinhardt. At a position number 6, in the 04 car, it's Dustin Griffiths. Then we go back to Hunter Connolly at a position number 7 in car number 3. Then we go back to Spencer Swafford in car 25 at a position number 8. Position number 9 going to be the 22 of Josh Conover. The 07 Tyler Chalk starts position number 10. Shane Evans in the 92 starts position 11. Cody Batten in car 71 will start position 12. At a position 13, the 97 of Jarrett Bolyard. And at a position 14, Joshua Game in car 77. 8th row inside, the 96 of Wes Kirchner starts position 15. Position 16, the 26 of Tyler Gary. And our final 4 starters in tonight's main event. At a position 17, the 05 of Landon Barker. And the 18 spot will belong to the 4 of Brandon Steele. At a position number 19, the 39 of Jason Conover lines up alongside the 58 of Kyle Gilbert. And we say thank you to Bryce Kramer for the like. As the drivers have just been given the green flag, that is not the green flag to start the race. Again, this will be an opportunity for our pole shuffle cars to get into their correct starting positions. Once they do that, Blake, this is a league race. This is a league race. You can check out National Oval Racing Association. As we get into the greatest sight in all of motorsports. As the drivers make their way out of turn number 4, they have just been given the signal to show you the most awesome sight in all of motorsports. Ladies and gentlemen, your National Oval Racing Association drivers are 4 wide for the Midget Series, round number 7. What better sight could you ask for? 4 by 4 by 4 by 4 by 4. I think that was 5 or 6. I'm not too sure. You will not see a better sight as the drivers will now break formation into turn number 1. Now, if we go green this time by, it's going to be a 36-lap main event. Unless we go around one more time, which will mean that we will have a 35-lap main event. Let's find out. This is the calm before the storm. The National Oval Racing Association Midget Series. Round number 7 live from the dirt track at Charlotte will go green next time by. 35 laps going to be the distance. Let's boogie for 35. As we are live here on Ultimate Dirt TV. We hope you enjoy the show. Again, we are live across Facebook, YouTube and Twitch, so make sure you check out the social media pages. Give us a like, give us a follow. You can always subscribe to our YouTube channel. Here we go. Green flag is out here in the main event. And Austin Simmelman keeping on the 21 car. Troy Pennington, he was in super red hot form in that pole shuffle. And the driver's going to continue to go 2 by 2 by 2 throughout the field. There's a couple of, maybe there might be some 3 wide action in the back of the bus, but we keep our attention squarely focused towards the front of the field. Trey Schmidt working the bottom side. Nelson Webster works the outside of the speedway, quickly makes his way into position number 2 in the Fatheads Eyewear. 19 Designs Tony Stewart Racing entry, and coming with the 15 is the 57, Nelson Webster's teammate. That is Glenn Reinhardt, right on the bottom side, 3 wide, briefly through turn number 1 and 2. Schmidt on the bottom, as now Pennington, Connolly and Glenn Reinhardt side by side. There was 3 wide through turn number 3. Out of turn number 4. Glenn Reinhardt now starting to challenge on the inside. 3 wide again. Schmidt right through the middle. He's in a Tony Stewart Racing sandwich. Schmidt being swollen up here inside and outside. 3 wide. The yellow onto the racetrack. And it is Cody Batten in car number 21. We'll take a look at your Wicked Cushion instant replay. Some fantastic racing in the opening stages of this main event. And there was some contact, and again, it's just hard racing. The 07 of Tyler Chalk and the 71 of Cody Battenfield. Cody Batten. I was thinking of Rocky then. Hey, Rocky gets a free bench. She's not even racing. Cody Batten and Tyler Chalk coming together. There's some other contact here in the 39 car. Jason Conover, he finds himself around as well. Brandon Steele got together there as well. Spencer Swafford in the 25. As well, so there's a couple of different bits of contact with a couple of different drivers through turn number 1 and through turns 2, and of course, caution flag going to fly. Lights out on the iRacing.com official pace track. We come back to you live from the dirt track at Charlotte, Austin Simmelman, Nelson Webster, Trey Schmidt, your top three. Then you go back to Glenn Reinhardt, Hunter Connolly, Corey Pennington, Dustin Griffiths, Jarrett Bolyard, Shane Evans and Tyler Chalk. Round out your top 10, 18 cars left in this one. Jason Conover, Cody Batten going to find themselves parked on the infield and their night is done. 12 laps in the books. In fact, 7. Hunter Connolly, Dustin Griffiths in the 04. Brandon Steele back there as well. Yellow as quickly as you like. In the 04, Brandon Steele going to find himself upside down. That'll be his night done. Well, this is the case of wrong place, wrong time for Brandon Steele. See the accident happen in front of him. Dustin Griffiths, Hunter Connolly. Hunter Connolly, in fact, in the 03 car. Or in the 3 car. Just got to the side of Glenn Reinhardt going into turn number 1 and 2. And again, this time we ride on board with the 3 car of Hunter Connolly. Just there. And then, of course, Griffiths in the 04. Nowhere to go. Some other people caught up in that. Shane Evans. There's Kirch in the 96 as well. Joshua Gaiman. So unfortunately, we're going to lose another 2 cars out of that little incident in turns number 1 and 2. We lose Brandon Steele and Dustin Griffiths, so we take 4 cars out of the 20 car field, leaving us 16. The iRacing.com official pace truck to the infield. 24 laps remain here in your main event, and Austin Simmelman once again going to lead the field out of turn number 4 and down the front straight away into turn number 1 and 2. Webster going to slide through the middle of the racetrack. Trey Smith working the outside. Corey Pennington works by the 57 as they go 2 by 2 into turn number 3 and 4. Webster going to slide up in front of Trey Schmidt. 3 wide. Pennington right through the middle. Glenn Reinhardt on the bottom side as well. Here comes the Splash and Go graphics. Number 07 of Tyler Chalk trying to make a run at it as well. And don't count out the 97 of Jarrett Bolyard. As I say that, and Jarrett Bolyard is going to find himself upside down. And that's going to be his night done as well. We take a look at your Wicked Cushion instant replay here. The 97 was starting to make a good run for it. Just got into the back of Tyler Chalk, and unfortunately, the wheels didn't hit the ground until the center of turn number 3 and 4. Just there, he goes upside down, he gets hit. It's taken for a ride by Spencer Swampford. Swampford can't do anything about that one. And then the old motor blowage. So another car lost. Scott Batten, Jeff, and Joe Huntley as well. Thank you very much for the likes on the videos, gentlemen. Appreciate it. So the iRacing.com official pace track, the lights have turned off. 19 laps left to run. We're going to single file restarts right now. Here we go. Austin Simmelman once again going to lead the field. Back to green flag here live from the dirt track at Charlotte. And again, immediately we got a battle on. Well, now it was for second and third, but now it's going to be third and fourth. Again, the yellow flag going to come out very quickly here. Again, Wes Kirchner, the number 96. Of course, Race Control would not be happy with this. Wes Kirchner just got into the back of the 92, I believe it was, of Shane Evans. Just got into the back of him as Shane Evans was coming up the racetrack. And just going for a bit of a wild ride was this number 96 of Wes Kirchner. So, of course, again, we'll have a few different multiple angles here. Amy, thank you for the like. Andrea, thank you very much for the like as well. All 360 camera working and doing its wonders. And that's what it's like. Quick as you like. So a few back-to-back cautions very, very quickly. Here we go, Austin Simmelman one more time. Will lead the field out on turn number 4, 15 laps to go. Driver's starting to get a little bit frustrated with what's going on over the past couple of laps, and Pennington going to run into the back of Trey Schmidt. They both gather it back up, and look at Nelson Webster looking to the inside as the yellow flag once again. This time it's going to be the 22 car of Josh Conover. Take a look at your Wicked Cushion instant replay. Wicked Cushion certainly getting their money's worth tonight with our number of Wicked Cushion instant replays. Hunter Connolly and Josh Conover just come together there on the exit of turn 2. And unfortunately for that JBL.com entry, Josh Conover going to find himself, I think, going to go back to pit road. He might be still on the racetrack actually. So if you missed their UMP modified race last week at Kokomo, that was just unbelievable. I guess midgets just they're a different kettle of fish to what the UMP modifieds are. But if you haven't watched it, please go back through our videos, and you can find those videos on our website. Remember, www.ultimatedirttv.com, where you can go back through our Facebook and YouTube pages as well. They will be on there. Just click on the videos tab as well. Of course, we've got plenty of videos live on our both Facebook page, our website, and of course our YouTube channel. All can be rewatched in 1080p, the highest of quality. 1080p HD, y'all. I don't know why I just did that anyhow. 11 laps to run. Machulis runs late models. I don't really see him in open wheel cars too much. 11 laps to go. Can we get some green flag laps in? 14 cars left on the track. Pennington had contact. We've got a car that looks like it sounded like it blew up. Again, there is a parking lot in turn number 1 and 2. Again, we're going to see what happens here on your Wicked Cushion instant replay. Mike Freeman, thank you very much for the like. Gilbert just got a little out of shape. I believe that car may have blown up. Could have been the 22 there of Josh Conover. And it hasn't been a happy hunting ground for the midgets here from the dirt track at Charlotte. Oh, okay, Andrea, that's good to know. Well, welcome in. If you haven't done so already, don't forget to hit the like and follow button. We cover late models that Blake tends to run on a Sunday night. And from time to time, you know, he might pop in on a few other different broadcast races that we do. So, again, feel free to hit the like and follow button to keep up to date with what Blake's doing and where Blake's going to be throughout the week. Lights out on your iRacing.com official pace truck one more time. Let's hopefully that we don't see the yellow flag fly. We've got 7 laps to go. "11 cars left on the racetrack. It's certainly been a totally different night, and this is a very, very unusual night for the National Oval Racing Association. I'll give you the hot tip as we go into turn number 1 and 2 with 7 laps to go. Nelson Webster on the inside of Austin Simmelman, and this could have been a race for the ages. Now you're going to throw in Trey Smith. Big slide job from Nelson Webster in turn number 3 and 4, and Nelson Webster to the lead. Austin Simmelman going to dive back down to the low side. Slide job by Simmelman in turns number 1 and 2. Nelson Webster back to the front into turn 3. Out of turn number 4. Who's going to have it at the start-finish line? It's going to be Nelson Webster. 5 laps left to run here in your main event. Trey Smith going to run the big slide job line into turn number 1 and 2. Webster starting to pull away from the 56. We keep an eye on the 20 car of Trey Smith. He was phenomenal in qualifying, phenomenal in heat racing action. Now sits in position number 3. He started on the outside of the front row, but slowly starting to come together is Austin Simmelman. Can he put some good laps together and catch up to the number 15 car of Nelson Webster? The point of no return. We have just clicked by. 3 laps to run. Nelson Webster leads from Simmelman. 3rd, Trey Schmidt. Then we go back to Glenn Reinhardt, battling it out with Corey Pennington. Pennington slide job into turn 3. Out of turn number 4, they're side by side. Reinhardt back to the inside with 2 laps to go. Slide job, and oh no, Hunter Connolly driving in deep. And that is going to bring out the yellow. That is going to end it. Just as they were coming to the white flag here at the dirt track at Charlotte, the National Oval Racing Association will finish under yellow. We will take a look at your JR Productions and Media finishing results as they're about to cross the start-finish line. Out of turn number 4, Nelson Webster with the win. Your JR Productions and Media finishing results look like this. Nelson Webster in car number 15 takes the checkered flag. Austin Simmelman in car number 56 will come home second. Trey Schmidt in position number 3. Glenn Reinhardt in position for 5th is going to be Corey Pennington. Tyler Chalk in 6th, 7th, Spencer Swafford. 8th is going to be Tyler Gary, Joshua Gaiman. 9th, and rounding out your top 10 is going to be Landon Barker. Across the page in our final 11th to 20th non-finishers. Hunter Connolly in 11th. Shane Evans in 12th. Josh Conover 13th. Carl Gilbert 14th. 15th. There's going to be Wes Kirchner. Jarrett Bolyard in 16th. Dustin Griffiths in 17th. Brandon Steele 18th. 19th is going to be Cody Batten, and Jason Conover was the first casualty. Yes, he done very well to hang in there was Glenn. Well, we'll take this opportunity to go down trackside here in just a few moments' time. And we are going to chat with our top 3 here in this one. Of course, there's not too many action shots of these drivers on the racetrack, so we'll do what we can. We'll go straight down to victory lane and the driver who starts... I'll find out where he started. My cat would He starts position number 4 and he finds his way to victory lane very, very quickly again. Nelson Webster, congratulations on the win. You certainly got the hot shoe on right now. In the midgets, you're finding victory lane, I'm almost going to say, too easily.
How's it going, Brett? Yeah, it was a pretty fun race, I thought. Some of the yellows, man, it was just frustrating sitting there in second and waiting for some green flag laps. I thought I had a pretty good chance if we got some laps and finally were able to at the end.
On the last yellow before the one that ended it, so the second last yellow when you were sitting in second, 7 laps to go, with the way the race was going, did you think that you were going to have another chance to get by Austin now?
Yeah, I thought I'd maybe get one more chance. I was getting a pretty good run on him on the first corner, and then, man, the caution came out like 3 times in a row. I thought I had a pretty good run on him, so I was hoping at least one more time maybe I'd get that chance.
Earlier on, you guys went double file restarts. Once we've seen about 3 cautions come out, you guys went back to single file. Did you think that single file restarts helped you, or would you have preferred the double file restarts?
It's kind of hit or miss. I mean, sometimes you can get closer to the leader pulls off more on the single file, but I was actually hoping for single because on the double files, we were just so many cars were side by side those first few runs that I couldn't really move where I wanted.
Well, you put the Fat Ads Eyewear 19 Design St. Short Racing number 15 in victory lane. Once again, congratulations. But before we get out of here, of course, sponsors, shout-outs, all that good stuff. Who makes it happen for you?
Yep, those guys you mentioned, Fatheads and Drew Neal, 19 Designs, Team TSR, and of course you for putting on these broadcasts and everyone that puts on the.
All right, there we go. Nelson Webster there, home in first place. We'll go down the line and we'll chat to the driver that, well, falls just a little bit short tonight, but still put up a good fight. Led a ton of laps here tonight, but unfortunately we'll finish home in second place. Austin Simmelman. Austin, congratulations. Second place runner. I thought those yellows were certainly going to get you there to victory lane, but not to be. Nelson just a little bit too good in the end.
Yeah, for sure. Ironically, the yellows are kind of hurting me because I had no idea where to run or where Nelson was running or anything, and I was actually banking on him getting by me early there so I could kind of figure it out, and I did there. But once I figured it out, we had another yellow, so just couldn't really get into rhythm. I didn't really know, like I said, where to run on the racetrack, so just part of it, I guess.
Looked like a very different type of Charlotte, of course. With not knowing where to run, normally you get to figure out where to run, about halfway through the race, whether it's going to be top, bottom, slider line. As you said, you kind of didn't get that chance because do you think because of all those yellows that, it certainly stopped the track from wearing out as much as it could have been?
It's not so much that as I didn't know where to run when the drop of the green flag, and we couldn't really find out as we go one lap and caution, one lap caution, and I was just running my line up top, and I was going to keep doing it until it didn't work. And I heard Nelson, he got a wheel on me and got by me. But and then after that, I kind of moved down a little bit and was really fast. But for those 3 laps we had, so couldn't really do anything. I was kind of a sitting duck out there, but it's just the way it goes sometimes.
Well, there were 7 laps to go on the last restart. Did you think at that point that maybe if one more, if you could have got like 2 or 3 laps in, then the yellow flag might have flown? That we could have been talking to you in victory lane, or it's a case of too many yellows just potentially ruining up a good race and a good racetrack.
Yeah, for sure. No one wants to see the race go caution the whole time, but that's just how it goes sometimes. And some people benefit from it, some people don't, and I did the best I possibly could do, and the car wasn't that great. I didn't have it set up like I wanted to, so Nelson did a good job and did what he had to do. So we did the best.
All right, well done. Second place here tonight. We'll let you thank some sponsors and give some people some shout outs before we let you go.
Yeah, Beefcake Esports for being on my car, and Drew Neal at 19 Design for doing my paint, and go check them out if you can. And Race on Texas and Team VLR for all the support for sure, and you for doing this, and Nora for having me out.
All right, there we go. Austin Zimmerman there, home in second place, and we'll go and chat with the driver that comes home in third place. Justin, thank you very much for the like. We'll Chat with the driver in the number 20 car. He quick qualified tonight, won his heat race. Started on the outside of the front row for tonight's main event. Going to bring home a third place finish. Trey Smith, Trey. Third place. It was a race that was marred by cautions, but still a podium. It's still a good result.
Yeah, it was. A couple days ago, I hit on something and been clicking off a bunch of wins, and it was close tonight. Felt like I couldn't see the track lines here like I used to be able to, and I don't know if it was just the glare or the clouds or what, but I kept hitting slick spots and losing my momentum, and so at the very end, I just had to try to ride up high as possible because I knew it wasn't slick up there. But I don't know, it was tricky track for sure. So congrats to those two guys in front of me. But gotta thank Team FRM and all the guys for us racing at long hours every night and getting where we're at.
Do you think that what could you have done differently to make that car better? To maybe even contend with those two guys, because on that almost last restart you were there with them, but sort of like last sort of 3 or 4 laps, just as they're coming to the white in that final yellow, you were hanging right with them. You were there, but I mean, what could have you done differently, whether it been setup wise or in the cockpit of that race car, just to be just that little bit better?
I don't know about setup. I think it was more driver error, and I made an error almost every lap, so I was lucky to even hold on to third. I know the Coy was coming. He had a couple good runs on me, and so did Glenn. And the caution came out at the right time for me. I got my spot back, but it was all about hitting the line. And I think the slider line was better than 1 and 2, and then just kind of the same in both. I should have done that maybe earlier, but my setup was good. I just could not hit that slick the wrong way because it was the ass of the car was just kicking out so quick. So it was something. It was weird tonight. It had marbles on the slick or something, and I just couldn't read it right. But I'll take a third.
Yeah, you had a top 3 car all night. Quick qualified, won your heat, finished started on the outside of the front row for the main event. You come home third. We'll let you thank some people before we let you go. Again, sponsor shout-outs. Who makes the wheels turn on that 20 machine?
Yeah, definitely Brandon Sutton for making this thing black and green for me. Makes all the cars everybody's colors, and I forget if one of our team members missed him last time. He got pretty pissed, so he's first this weekend. But Cody, Bryce, Leighton, Brandon, Derek, all my guys. Every night we rode for several hours, and if it wasn't for them, you got to run with fast guys to get fast. And other than that, that's about it.
All right, there, Trey Schmidt, they're home in third place. Going to bring home the final spot on the podium. Daniel Becker, Dennis Perino, thank you for the follow. Daniel, thank you for the like. Wes, thank you very much for the like as well. That'll wrap us up here from the dirt track at Charlotte for the National Oval Racing Association Midget Series. Round number 7 is complete. Of course, make sure you check out our social media page, Facebook, YouTube, Twitch. Give us a like, give us a follow. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. Of course, we have all of our videos uploaded immediately after the stream ends. And of course, a big shout out to our sponsors, Wicked Cushion, 19 Designs, World of Thunder Racing League, Dirt Leagues Australia, JR Productions and Media, and Black Diamond Motorsports. On behalf of the entire team here at Ultimate Dirt TV and the management behind the scenes, this is Brett Wheeler signing off, saying good night. We'll see you next time.